one.
Can you hear them talking?
Yes, there is new music in the menu.
There's new music in the menu.
Oh, can they hear it?
They can. So I don't know if you want
new music.
Just maybe talk about that.
This is much cleaner.
Well, this is not a PvE thing, but Michael Shannon, do you want to talk a little bit about exactly what the
what is going on?
So yeah, there's some brand new main menu music, which I'm really excited about.
Okay, so I don't need to turn up the volume of the stream on them.
The audio guys like on the.
If I do, let me know and I'll do it.
You know, like the inspiration and direction for where to go with it. Very inspired by Gears 2 white. It's sort of got like that venom, that cloudy, venomy sort of like.
The venom. I think that's actually animated.
Very, very cool
I believe it. Yeah, it is animated.
It was really.
Or maybe it's the right reflection, but it looks like it's animated. Like the venom looks like it's animated.
Like easy to recognize. I hope people.
There's a Scorcher right there. It's definitely a pickup.
It's very, very, very cool.
And there will be what was that?
That looks good.
And there will be other heroic class weapon.
They're teasing the Scorcher
characters coming in the future. They're
yeah, agreed.
They weren't.
But that Lancer looks solid.
Update, but we've got more coming, and they're really the heroic is meant to be. You are a badass at Gears. You play the hell out of the game. You're good at the game. This is meant to be if you see it, you're like, that guy has...
This is the chase reward that everybody's been wanting, right? I think that's what this is. He going from more of a support role, because right now he didn't do a lot of damage, but they're trying to get it to where he can take over the control of enemies and do a lot of damage. And if he dies while hijacking enemies, basically saying, don't play just a medic, go be a damage dealer. So we're going to give you a bleed, and we're going to give you the ability that once you expire or die and you're hijacked, you're going to be able to revive anybody that's down, because right now you couldn't do that.
So what you can do here is, like, let's say you're like a Foz player, like a marksman player, and like you're a little sad about the nerf to the damage. This is going to restore your one-shot Scion ability, even on like the highest difficulty.
Oh, this is a bot.
Or tactician marks the target.
What's up with the bots? We getting hit with bots today?
Cool, like teamwork element here where.
I want to be a ticker, dude, for real. So you kind of want to play a little bit of what's that mode from Judgment?
What I really like with this card too is it kind of combos with the card we added in Operation 4.
Teammates deal 30% damage to your mark. So if you had enemies marked and you're behind the shield from the
card, so
what's that fucking character's card now? I know the character Mac behind Mac's pass. That's 80% damage increase right there, right out of the gate.
So, like for me, that was really compelling as a support class.
So there's some thought process behind there. There's a lot of new combinations that can be tried now. So this is cold. Brawler is now cold.
So obviously we added the Scorcher. So we wanted to make sure that we were adding.
Is there a custom hive making community out there somewhere? Not really. There are people that make custom hives, but there's not a lot of push on that right now.
That got some buffs for it.
I think the reason for it is because the coalition just kind of scrapped the whole idea, so they could start making more multiplayer maps. So I truly feel, and this could be completely off, and I'm just reading between the lines here. I don't know anything about this. Is that
you can see we have the
fact that they're starting to transition to all these multiplayer maps. I do believe that the tile system that they were working for custom-based community developed maps.
So this is going to increase your damage.
I just don't see it happening, you know.
Brawler class overall is going to be quite good at using the Scorcher.
Are we going to get more?
We did quite a lot of buffs to
do for sure. I'm not sure what you're asking, Ethan.
I think what a lot of people were feeling.
Let me know what you're rephrase that and let me know, and I'll give you whatever answer I can possibly give you on that.
The damage was a little low for Horde, so we're hoping that with
70% damage on level 6 on that Scorcher master. Good lord, that's a lot of damage.
Bring Brawler into Horde a bit more. So I'm really looking forward to.
Look, Mike, you can just see authenticity through Michael Shannon's face.
Like that.
It's fun, cool stuff.
Harness energy. Each barrier hit gives 6 stim to the team.
6 stim to the team. So basically, what this does is kind of helps.
Each headshot gives 50% damage for
anchor class.
Headshot kill.
Fill that tank role, but then also there's like a little bit.
I'm not gonna really go into too much detail here, but imagine that you're playing as the anchor class with Marcus, and you're getting headshots. That's interesting too.
Replenishing stim just constantly. So if you get like for example, there's like
I don't know, like this is gonna take a lot of theory crafting to develop like the optimal setup, but I feel like there's a lot more viability now other than your typical like five classes. There's a lot of theory crafting that's gonna go down on this. Are we going to get more XP because we need more XP? Okay, yeah, so I don't know if XP is being increased, but there are new ways to earn, but I don't know if it includes experience. But the re-up system should be getting a rework, but
yeah,
they haven't talked about how that's going to change. But I would agree they should definitely, if they're not going to change the way that the re-ups work or give them out more experience, they need to run more double, triple, 6-time XP weekend type things.
If you're running that bolt hawk and you're getting headshots, like your damage is going up and up and up.
Yeah.
You can we actually found that Anchor is quite competitive now. In Horde.
So if I keep doing that, does that reset that 15-second over and over again? So
the way it works is it's like in 15-second like chunks, right? So like you get a headshot and then for 15 seconds you have 50 extra damage, but then
it doesn't stack.
Those 15 seconds, if you get another headshot, then you get like another 15 seconds of 50%.
100%.
And then if those overlap, if those like 15-second windows overlap, then you have 100% extra damage for the time it overlaps. If that makes sense.
Okay, so there is stacking.
I keep forgetting.
So it looks like there's stacking.
Again, like that. You can, veteran class. You can wreak havoc.
Right. So yeah, if you used so if you comboed with veteran, you could probably max out the damage on that card like really fast. We should probably also touch on this. So we did make the change here to veteran.
Okay, so by the way, the veteran class got a huge nerf. You can't constantly keep living legend going for like 40 rounds on in at any given time. It does stop. Completely nerfed it to the ground.
I forget what's the bear class called now?
Robotics expert.
Robotics expert. They're bringing global overclock cards. Only one counts, so is the other person wasting it, or how does that work when you've got competing?
So the way that it works in Operation 5 is that the player with the highest level card will be the one that's counted.
Okay, so in some ways, if you're playing multiple bears in this case, you almost have to have a little bit of coordination beforehand, so somebody's not, especially at
you're just not wasting the skill card.
You don't want to be giving up a slot.
It's still good, yeah, for sure. It's just not something that you can chain together, but perhaps with brutal efficiency, you can re-get it fairly quickly as long as you're chainsawing. Got the challenges here. Let's see if they go there. Let's see if they show something. Oh, we got a hint. You got a hint of the new menu right there.
We talked a little bit about that in the.
That was a brand new menu right there on the left side.
Okay, so this is one of the things that
this is
I'm
nice.
really excited about. So we're on full screen, right?
Ooh. Okay, so you do get XP.
So we can show the game. So
new XP. Dude, this is a much needed quality of life achievement, or not quality of life adjustment. That menu looks sick.
Both Horde and Escape. So I'm going to talk about Escape first. So I'm really excited about this. So basically what's happening here is every day for the daily, we'll talk about the daily first. So it's going to pick a hive.
Every day randomly picking a hive for a daily hive.
You did on like beginner, advanced, or inconceivable, and you can earn those rewards. So the rewards that are on
that's not a lot of coins, but you get double skill cards.
So what's really cool about this is like, they can be like.
I guess I understand because it's a daily one.
They can be like groups of skill cards. They can be class XP. They can be coins.
Okay, 10,000 experience right there. And
every day, and you can see,
I tweeted about this and I talked about this is that there's a challenge system, and it looks like on the feature hive that's where the challenges are gonna be, and those are par times. If you can see that, if you see it negative 20, 10, 26, basically you beat it on whatever that difficulty is. That or whatever difficulty you play on, as long as you get it in that time frame, that you can unlock that experience or whatever it might be. So here's your way of getting XP. I'm not sure exactly who asked that off the top of my head, but here's your way of getting more XP.
That are on that table, but then as you can see above, there's the double skill cards. We're still going to be tuning this. I know it looks a little like low right now. It's like 0.
Escape is actually really fun, and I feel like people don't enjoy it the way I personally do, but I like the challenge of it as a 3-man army, because it does require a lot of coordination and understanding of the game, in my opinion.
To incentivize people to play
this is a good update
different
right here. This is very big.
One of the things that one of the problems that I was really interested in solving was currently in the game there's no incentive to not play the easiest maps. So what you
the
see
Surge.
is people will they'll play like on Horde,
Lethal
they'll play
Engagement.
like Overload or like Forge or Exhibit. They'll play like the very easy maps, and there's nothing, and that's not their fault.
The only thing that sucks about Escape, in my personal opinion, is the load times.
It's faster on the new console inside of the break rooms.
No.
So
when he says the word break rooms, he means safe rooms.
This is really just for
tried
me.
the new console. I'm not really a tech guy, so I'm probably not the best guy to answer that. I'm assuming it is much faster.
Yeah.
But
if it's if they're talking about the safe room, it's not faster. It's still the same time. It should be just like a PC. If it's the Escape intro, yes, as long as you're getting on a Series X or a PC, it's a much big change, or even probably the Series S. I don't know.
We probably should talk.